We're on a roll.
So we all know how important strategy is for a company. Choosing the right strategy and the right execution is actually the key to creating a successful company. Our company focused on developing a best cost strategy with a small implementation of low cost as well, depending on the geographical region. So we ended up creating this hybrid strategy, which was primarily based on the best value in the North America region, Europe, and low cost in the Latin America. So the mix of the strategies did not significantly differ across North America and Europe. However, in Latin America and Asia, it was primarily low cost. The reason for that is because those two markets were mostly oriented towards low-cost products with better customer service, and by that we mean better warranties or longer discount periods. As X-Tech executives, our strategic vision for the company was to be the #1 brand on the market and to minimize our costs in the production process and be able to provide products at a lower prices to the general public compared to our competitors. As we said, X-Tech is focused on developing and producing every trading product in the 5-stars range on a scale of 1 to 10 and offering them at significantly lower prices compared to the competitors. Our camera was 5.2 product quality rating, and we sold it around $260 depending on the geographical market. So in the European markets and North America, we would have higher price, but in Asia and Latin America we will have lower prices. The drone had a 4.7 product quality rating, and it sold at a low $1,300 depending on the geographical market. The marketing strategy we took is we focused primarily on retail support, high retail support budget. So last year 12, we had 8,000 for North America and Europe and 5,000 for Asia and Latin America. We also did a lot of advertising. That's why we had a high advertising budget, which was 15,000 for North America and Europe and 10,000 for Latin America and Asia. And our third part of the strategy was financing a lot of activities that will get our name on the website and on the internet, which was 5,000 for North America and Europe and 2,000 for Asia and Latin America.
The product and marketing strategy we took for our drone is based on high retail support budget, which is 10,000 for North America and Europe and $3,000 for Latin America and Asia. Also, we got search engine advertising budget, which is 8,300 for our markets, and also our website development is which is $5,000 for all markets. Also, our burn period in North America, Europe, and Africa and Asia is 180 days, which in Latin America is 1 year. The marketing strategy used to gain market share produced the following result. The camera in North America is 34.3%, and Europe, Africa is 33, and Asia is 40, Latin America is 44.6, and our drone in North America is 47.4, Europe, Africa is 43 and 0.2, for the Asia is 47.9, Latin America is 41. So our production strategy mainly is creating a low-cost production process. It's our main focus in the first 5 years of operating, and in the attempt to achieve an efficient production process, X-Tech constantly invests in growing its facility to avoid overtime. And in our first 4 years of operation, we implement a robotic upgrade for both camera and our drones. So which result lowering the number of teams from 4 employees to 3. And this upgrades were entirely financed the issue of new stock. So we both believe that the key for success for every company instead is to have an effective leadership and appreciate and happy employees. So we during the past few years, we increased our employees' wages and budget for training. And the attendance bonus with amount of $800 was higher than the industry average, which is $638. So this strategy of increased training budget was beneficial for our entire company, contributing to the main strategy by investing in employees, which on the long run increases their efficiency and decrease the warranty claims, which lead to the ultimate goal of the strategy, the low cost provider.
So for the corporate citizen strategies, X-Tech has been focused on corporation social responsibility for the past few years, and we continue to invest in the renewable energy projects and improving our working conditions and environments. And we also implement a robotic upgrade for the production chain in order to keep it environmental protection and sustainable development. It also confirms our low-cost strategy. And for the financial strategy, we borrowed loans from banks in the first few years. It's a very common way for company to raise capital in the initial states. And the return rate of bank was about 4 to 5%. And so we actually paying very low interest. And this financial strategy allows we start with sufficient funds to invest in product development and production. And we also bought back treasury stocks in order to increase return on equity and earnings per share. In addition, it's contributed to increase in the stock price as well. And for the competition, and both company B and C has chosen high-end strategy in both the AC and the UAV market for their cameras and for their drones. So they lead to intense competition between company B and C. So we choose a strategy completely opposite to company B and C, the low-cost strategy, and we also have the largest market share. Our strategy has been provided by the market. We did it very well and very successful. While company B and C are busy with their price competition, our low-price products has successfully occupied the market. And X-Tech has not, we have not changed our original strategy, which is the low-cost strategy from the beginning to now, and we will continue to implement our current strategy in the next few years. And X-Tech will keep on eyes on both company B and company C, because we will make appropriate strategy adjustment according to their business strategy.
So we learned a lot using the strategy we came up with in this entire whole class and project. So one of the lessons we learned is teamwork, that you can't succeed without a teamwork. Especially we get together pretty often to talk about the strategy and the actions we're gonna take to still be in front of the competition, because at some point they did come really close to us in the last few weeks. Integrity and brand name is really important for a company. That's why we all know who Starbucks is, who Dunkin' Donuts is. So the better the product is, the more well-known you'll be in the world. You can't have a good company without a good leadership and a good management, and of course without happy employees you can't make good profits. For the profit side, we say a highly efficient production process, good quality product, good strategy, and a better execution will lead to high profits.
So that's all.
That's it.
Thank you.
Oh.